Greetings to all. Prepared and presented by Dr. V. Vasudevan, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Educational Psychology, and Dr. P. N. Lakshmi Shanmugam, Assistant Professor, Department of Educational Psychology, Chennai. Unit 4 Business Model and Plan in Respective Industry. Business Model meaning designing, analyzing, and improvising. Business Plan meaning scope and need, financial, marketing, human resource and production, service plan. Business plan formats, project report preparation and presentation. Why some business plan fails? Business model introduction. The business model and plan for a particular industry will vary depending on a range of factors, including the size and types of business, the competitive landscape, and the needs and preferences of target market. Overall, the business model and plan for a particular industry will depend on a range of factors, including the competitive landscape, market demand, and the needs and preferences of the target market. A successful business model and plan should be tailored to the specific needs of the business and the industry in which it operates. Meaning, a business model refers to the overall strategy and approach that a company takes to generate revenue and make a profit. It outlines the key elements of a company's operations, including how it creates, delivers, and captures value. A business model typically describes how a company plans to generate revenue, which can include selling products or services, licensing technology, or changing subscription fees. It also covers how a company plans to manage costs, acquire customers, and achieve profitability. Management, partners, distribution, cost, customers, service, revenue, products are the business models. Designing. Identifying the target market. Who are your customers? What are their needs and preferences? Understanding your target market is critical to developing a business model that meets their needs and creates value. Defining the value proposition. What value does your product or service provide to customers? How it is different from the competition? Your value proposition should be clear and compelling, highlighting why customers choose your offering over others. Choosing revenue streams. How will you generate revenue? Will you change a one-time fee or a recurring subscription fee? Will you sell products or services or use a licensing model? Understanding your revenue stream is a key to building a sustainable business model. Identifying key partnerships and resources. What partnerships and resources will you need to deliver your product or service? This could include suppliers, distributors, technology platforms, and other key resources. Developing a cost structure. What are the costs associated with delivering your product or service? This could include production cost, marketing expenses, and overhead cost. Understanding your cost structure is important for ensuring that your business model is financially sustainable. Testing and iterating. Once you have developed a business model, it is important to test it in the real world and iterate based on feedback from customers and stakeholders. Analyzing. Analyzing a business model involves evaluating its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This is commonly known as a SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. The following are the some steps to analyze a business model. Identifying the business model. Start by clearly identifying the business model of the company you want to analyze. This could involve looking at the company's website, annual reports, and other publicly available information. Identifying strengths, identify weakness, identify opportunities, and identify threats. Identify strengths. Analyze the business model to identify its strengths. This could include a unique value proposition or a strong customer base or a strong brand reputation. Identify weakness. Analyze the business model to identify its weakness. This could include high customer acquisition cost, low customer retention rates, or a lack of diversification in revenue streams. Identify opportunities. Analyze the business model to identify potential opportunities for growth and expansion. This could include new markets, new products or services, or a new partnership. Identify threats. Analyze the business model to identify potential threats to the business. This could include new competitors, changes in regulations, or changes in customer preferences. Evaluate the bindings. Evaluate the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats identified in the analysis to identify areas for improvement and potential risks to the business. Improvising a business model. Improvising a business model involves making changes to the model to address weakness and capitalize on opportunities. The following are some steps to improvising a business model. Improvising, identify areas for improvement. Analyze the business model to identify areas for improvement. This could involve looking at customer feedback, performance matrices, and market trends to identify potential weaknesses. Brainstorm solutions. Brainstorm potential solutions to address the identified weakness. This could involve considering new revenue streams, adjusting the target market, or investing in new partnerships and resources. Evaluate potential solutions. Evaluate the potential solutions to determine their feasibility and potential impact on the business. This could involve conducting market research, assessing cost and benefits, and weighing the risk and rewards of each solution. Implement changes. Implement the changes to the business model. This could involve making changes to the company's product or service offerings, marketing strategy, pricing strategy, or other key elements of the business model. Monitor and measure results. Continuously monitor and measure the impact of the changes on the business model. This could involve tracking key performance matrices, gathering customer feedback, and making adjustments as needed. Overall, improvising the business model is an important process that can help companies stay competitive and adapt to changing market conditions. By identifying areas for improvement, brainstorming potential solutions, and implementing changes, companies can increase their chances of success and build a sustainable business. Business plan. Meaning, a business plan is a comprehensive document that outlines the strategy, objectives, and the operations of a business. It typically includes information about the company's products or services, target market, marketing and sales strategies, organizational structure, financial projection, and other important details related to the operation of the business. The purpose of a business plan is to provide a roadmap for the company's success and to help secure funding from investors or lenders. A well written business plan can also help entrepreneurs identify potential challenges and opportunities and develop strategies to address them. Scope of a business plan. The scope of a business plan depends on the specific needs of the business and the intended audience. However, in general, a business plan should cover the following key areas. Executive summary. This is a brief overview of the entire business plan that highlights the key elements of the business and the goals of the company. Company description. This section provides a detailed description of the company, including its history, mission statement, vision, and values. Market analysis. This section provides an overview of the target market, including customer demographics, market size, and competition. Products and services. This section provides a detailed description of the company's products and services, including features, benefits, and pricing. Marketing and sales strategy. This section outlines the company's marketing and sales strategy, including the channels used to reach customers and the tactics used to persuade them to purchase. Operations and management. This section outlines the day-to-day operations of the business, including the organizational structure, personnel, and facilities. Financial projections. This section provides a detailed financial analysis of the business, including revenue projections, expenses, and cash flow projections. Funding requirements. The section outlines the funding requirements of the business, including the amount of funding required, the use of funds, and the expected return or investment. Need for business plan. There are several reasons why a business plan is necessary for the success of a business. Provides a roadmap for the business. A business plan helps to define the vision and goals of the business and provides a roadmap for achieving these goals. It helps the business owner to identify potential obstacles and opportunities and to develop strategies to overcome or capitalize on them. Helps secure funding. A well-written business plan can help to secure funding from investors or lenders by providing a clear overview of the business and its potential for success. It can also help to demonstrate the viability of the business and the potential return on investment. Assists in decision making. A business plan provides a framework for decision making and helps the business owner to make informed decisions about the direction and operations of the business. It can help to identify areas where the business needs to focus its resources and prioritize its efforts. Improves communication. A business plan can improve communication within the business by providing a shared understanding of the company's vision, goals, and operations. It can help to align the efforts of different departments and stakeholders and create a sense of purpose and direction. Helps to measure progress. A business plan provides a baseline for measuring the progress of the business over time. It can help to identify areas where the business is succeeding and where it needs to improve and to adjust strategies and operations accordingly. Financial plan. A financial plan is an essential part of a business plan that outlines the financial projections, assumptions, and strategies of the business. The financial plan typically includes the following components: sales forecast, expense budget, cash flow statement, profit and loss statement, balance sheet, funding requirements. Sales forecast. This section outlines the projected sales revenue for the business over the next 3 to 5 years. It may include details about the target market, sales channels, and pricing strategies. Expense budget. This section provides a detailed breakdown of the expenses that the business will incur, including operating expenses, marketing expenses, and capital expenditures. Cash flow statement. This section outlines the expected cash inflows and outflows for the business over the next 3 to 5 years. It helps to identify potential cash flow issues and to plan for cash needs. Profit and loss statement. This section provides a summary of the business's revenue, expenses, and profits over the next 3 to 5 years. It helps to identify the break-even point and to determine the profitability of the business. Balance sheet. This section provides a snapshot of the business's assets, liabilities, and equity of a specific point in a time. It helps to evaluate the financial health of the business and to determine the net worth of the company. Funding requirements. This section outlines the funding requirements of the business, including the amount of funding required, the use of funds, and the expected return on investment. It may also include details about the sources of funding, such as loans or investments. Marketing. A marketing plan is an important component of a business plan that outlines the strategies and the tactics the business will use to reach its target audience and promote its products or services. The marketing plan typically includes the following components. Market analysis. This section provides an overview of the market of the business will be operating in, including details about the target audience, competitors, and industry trends. Target market. This section outlines the specific demographic and psychographic characteristics of the target market and explain how the business will reach and communicate with this audience. Product service description. This section provides a detailed description of the products or services the business will be offering, including key features and benefits. Pricing strategy. The section outlines the pricing strategy the business will use, including pricing structure, discounts, and promotions. Promotion strategy. The section outlines the promotional tactics the business will use to reach its target audience, such as advertising, public relations, events, and social media. Sales strategy. The section outlines the sales tactics the business will use to convert leads into customers, such as sales presentations, demos, and a follow-up communication. Marketing budget. The section outlines the marketing budget for the business, including the anticipated costs for each marketing tactic and the expected return on investment. Human resource. The human resource component of a business plan outlines the strategies and tactics that the business will use to attract, develop, and retain employees. The HR plan typically includes the following components. Organizational structure. The section outlines the structure of the business, including the hierarchy of positions and the roles and responsibilities of each position. Job descriptions. The section provides a detailed description of the key positions within the business, including the qualifications and experience required for each position. Recruitment and selection. This section outlines the strategies the business will use to attract and select qualified candidates for open positions, including job postings, interviews, and reference checks. Training and development. The section outlines the strategies the business will use to train and develop employees, including orientation programs, on the job training, and the professional development opportunities. Performance management. The section outlines the strategies the business will use to evaluate employee performance, provide feedback, and set goals for improvement. Compensation and benefits. The section outlines the compensation and benefits package the business will offer employees, including salary, bonuses, health insurance, and retirement plans. Employee relations. The section outlines the strategies the business will use to promote a positive workplace culture, including policies and procedures for addressing employee concerns and conflicts. Production service plan. The production service plan of a business plan outlines how the business will produce or deliver its products or services. The plan typically includes the following components. Production service process. This section describes the process the business will use to produce or deliver its products and services, including any equipment or technology that will be used. Production service capacity. The section outlines the production or service capacity of the business, including the amount of product or service that can be produced or delivered in a given period of time. Production service costs. The section outlined the costs associated with producing or delivering the product or service, including labor, materials, overhead costs. Quality control. This section outlines the quality control measures the business will use to ensure that the products or services meet or exceed customer expectations. Supply chain management. This section outlines how the business will manage its supply chain, including sourcing materials, managing inventory, and coordinating with suppliers. Research and development. The section outlines any ongoing research and development efforts the business will undertake to improve its products or services. Business plan format. There are several formats for creating a business plan, and the format chosen will depend on the specific needs of the business and the audience that the plan is intended for. Some common formats for business plans include traditional business plan. This is the most common format for a business plan, and it typically includes an executive summary, market analysis, company description, management and organization, products and services, marketing and sales, financial projections, and funding requirements. Lean Startup Business Plan. This format is designed for startups and includes only the most essential elements of a traditional business plan, such as the problem the business is solving, the target market, the unique value proposition, and the business model. One page business plan. This format condenses the entire business plan onto a single page and typically includes a brief description of the business, the target market, the marketing strategy, the management team, and the financial projection. Pitch deck business plan. The format is designed for presenting the business plan to potential investors and it typically includes a series of slides that summarize the most important elements of the business plan. Operational business plan. The format focuses on the day-to-day operations of the business and typically includes information on staffing, inventory, production processes, and other operational details. Strategic business plan. This format focuses on the long-term goals and objectives of the business and typically includes information on the competitive landscape, market trends, and growth opportunities. Project report preparation and presentation. Preparing and presenting a business plan or project report involves several steps that should be carefully planned and executed to ensure that the plan is well received and achieves its objectives. Here are some key steps to consider. Define the objectives. Before you start preparing your business plan or project report, it's important to define the objective of the plan. This will help you to focus your efforts and ensure that the plan addresses the specific needs of your audience. Gather information. Once you have defined the objective of the plan, you need to gather all the necessary information that will be required to prepare the plan. This may include market research, financial data, customer demographics, and other relevant information. Organize the plan. Once you have gathered all the necessary information, you should organize the plan in a logical and easy to understand manner. This may involve creating an executive summary outlining the key sections of the plan and organizing the information in a way that is easy to follow. Develop visual aids. Visual aids can be a powerful tool for presenting your business plan or project report. This may include charts, graphs, tables, and other visual presentations of your data. Practice the presentation. It is important to practice your presentation in advance to ensure that you are comfortable with the material and can deliver the plan effectively. This may involve rehearsing your presentation with colleagues or seeking feedback from others. Deliver the presentation. When delivering your business plan or project report, it is important to be confident, engaging, and clear. Make sure that you address any questions or concerns that may arise and be prepared to provide additional information as needed. Why some business plans fails? There are several reasons why some business plans fail to achieve their intended objectives. Here are some common reasons. Lack of market research. One of the most common reasons why business plans fails is a lack of market research. Without a thorough understanding of the target market, competitors, and industry trends, it can be difficult to develop a plan that meets the needs of your customers and sets your business apart from the competition. Unrealistic financial projections. Another common reason why business plan fail is unrealistic business financial projections. If the financial projections are too optimistic, it can be difficult to secure funding or generate revenue, which can ultimately lead to the failure of the business. Poor execution. Even the best business plans can fail if they are poorly executed. It is important to have a solid plan for executing the strategies outlined in the business plan, as well as a plan for monitoring progress and making adjustment as needed. Lack of flexibility. Business plans that are too rigid can also fail. It is important to be flexible and willing to adapt to changing market conditions or unexpected challenges. lack of focus. A business plan that is too broad or lacks focuses can also be a recipe for failure. It is important to have a clear focus and to develop strategies that align with your business goals and objectives. Thank you.